Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandi, author of 10 young adult novels so far, 8 of which I'm rewriting this year. I'm selling my inventory now. What a weird way to say that. I'm going to a conference where I will be selling my books this weekend, so that's what this vlog is. I used to go to this vlog annually. This vlog? What am I even saying? I used to go to this conference annually. Also, I grew up going to it as a child, which is why it was my, first choice for a place to have a booth, because I was like, oh, I know this environment. Anyway, the point is, I will have a booth this weekend. I'll be selling my books, and yes, I do want to get rid of my inventory as much as possible, because it's going to be irrelevant, pointless inventory as of August when I republish the new versions. So all of, well, not those two, all of these books that I have, yeah, I'm hoping to sell all of them. Not the ones on my shelf, because these are just the props, that's what those are. But yeah, the actual inventory. Hoping to sell it all this weekend. I didn't buy any inventory for this conference. I'm just taking what I already had and hopefully getting rid of all of it. I doubt that will happen, but we're going to try. Okay, the adventure is starting. We are heading to the conference. Ah! Should have done this when there was stuff on it.
It looks just as stupid.
I have never seen anything cooler.
It's like we're from the Dark Ages.
There's a clock in the mirror.
It's in the mirror.
Just wait. It switched. How cool is that?
It's wild.
There's a ghost light. Whoop!
It's on!
We are such children. And I'm wearing my pay no attention to my browser history. I'm a writer, not a serial killer. Which is a cute shirt, I think. Whoa, that's close to your face.
Okay. 5, 6, 6, 8, 7, 25, 13, 14, 25, 16, 15. I already need food. People talk to me.
People talk to me. Yes. So halfway through day 1, I'm gonna start that over. The bathroom was very loud. Halfway through day 1. Guys, talking to humans is not my strong suit. So the initial, like, hello, come look at the books on my table is awkward. But we've had some good interactions. Have some chatty teenagers who like to hang out at my booth, which is fun. I'm enjoying that. Yeah, and we've sold several books, so I think it's going well. I actually, honestly, this might be... maybe this is just because I haven't been in 2 years, but I feel like this is the best year. Because there's constant motion at the table, whether people are buying books or talking about my books or just talking about other books that we've read. Like, it's, I don't know, I feel like it's more hopping than usual, so that's been fun. Also, my biggest fan that is at this conference every year was here, which I was super excited about. I wasn't sure she would be, so that was delightful. It was a great way to start our day. I don't know, it's been good. I have socks, which I'm showing off because my sister told me to.
They have books. Book socks.
Socks.
And your camera handle.
Wait for it. So many books. I think the same thing is on this side. So little time, my life.
It is not the same thing.
Okay, so we finished the day. Sold probably, I think, more books than I ever had at a booth before. So that was exciting. We had lots of conversations with teenagers who presumably will continue to read my books in the future. Also want to write, so that was fun. I am so bad at at least I feel, I am bad at communicating how to get into writing and publishing. Yes, there were a lot of questions of like, how should we do this? And I was like, that's a great question. Do I have answers? Am I knowledgeable about this? I mean, I am, but am I? Also, my brain goes blank when people ask me questions, which is also a problem. But I think it was a good day. Do you think it was a good day? Nod silently.
Kids, and it's getting the kids, so.
He has to be part of the vlog. I'll explain later.
Giant.
Editing me here. I realized I never actually explained the giant inflatable karate man. So basically, that booth that was across the way. The first day was just like a normal booth, and then on day 2 they added like this disco rainbow light thing that was just like spreading colors in every direction. And then by the afternoon they also added the giant blow up karate kicking man. It just kept getting more and more exciting. And I said I would explain that to you, but then I never did.
The books.
Going into bookstores is dangerous.
So many
There's a
books.
lot happening here. Some of these I can justify as research for Dusty, you know, or for, or for
Dusty.
other things. Well, I was thinking about the Jewish one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jewish
Yeah,
research.
there we go.
Yes, and we have this cute.
You know, just had to buy it because of the cover.
Person on the cover.
There is a person on the cover.
Interesting.
Okay, don't mind how chaotic I look. I feel like I should do a final update. The weekend was crazy. I sold 5 times as much as I expected to going in. I had made a guess on how much I would probably sell based on how much I usually sell at this specific conference. And that is not at all what happened. It was insane. And then I talked to so many teenagers who were interested in writing, and we just talked about writing and reading and books and things, which was super fun. There were also a bunch of parents who came to talk about their children who write, be that teenagers, college students, fully grown adults. That definitely made me feel some imposter syndrome. I was feeling weird. I was like, I'm not an expert in this field. Why are you talking to me? But yeah, it was also pretty cool, and I tried to give helpful advice. I told a lot of people to go buy Save the Cat Writes a Novel. We'll see if that helps them, I don't know. Also, you saw the clips of us going to the bookstore, which was a dangerous thing to do, and now my TBR is growing, but it's fine. Also, to clarify the comment about the girl on the cover, over the course of this weekend, I watched a video by the Courtney Project. Yeah, critiquing Bethany Atazada's covers for the Stolen Kingdom. And it was interesting. To be perfectly honest, if I hadn't already known who Courtney was and like been aware of the fact that she was a successful author, her video would not have convinced me that she was a credible person to be critiquing anyone's book covers. And also the critique that she did was basically scrolling through Amazon, Kobo, other sites, and just looking at the covers and forming an opinion based off of what she saw. But the way that she expressed the opinion definitely sounded like incredibly subjective and not like she wasn't giving me evidence-based proof of why she thought the covers that Bethany had didn't work for what Bethany was doing. Like there was nothing solid there that I was like, oh, yeah, I can see that because you've given me all of these actual, like, reasons. Like, it was just, I mean, I honestly, I don't think it would have been any different if I had scrolled through and looked at covers and formed an opinion based off of them. Like, there was nothing there that I was like, this is an expert, you know? So that was odd. And then because of one of the opinions that Courtney was sharing on it, which was essentially that having the princesses that Bethany has on the cover doesn't work for wide distribution. Yes, when I bought a book specifically because I saw the cover, we were wandering through the store, I saw this cover with a girl in, you know, an armor get up, but I was like, I should buy that. I don't know what this is about, but that seems like my kind of book, so I bought it. And then when I got to the car, my sister was like, oh, you bought a book with a person on the cover at a bookstore? So that's what that comment was about. We were sort of making fun of the video that we had watched this weekend. But anyway, it was a very good weekend. I've spent this whole time talking to the pickles on the shelf there instead of to the camera, and I apologize for that. But anyway, it was a very good weekend, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm very tired. I think that's the end.